Hello, guys. Welcome, Mr. Flight Sim. Welcome, Mateus. I hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks for joining the live stream as usual. I'm a little bit earlier. I said 2 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 minutes. Went a bit faster than expected, but here we are, guys. Today we're live streaming again. By the way, I don't look in frame. Should be a bit better with this, so I can move around a little bit. But yeah, here we are, guys. We're with the ATR. We're doing a domestic flight today within Brazil. This is a plane that I've not taken out in a long time, and I have not too much experience with either. Well, back in the day I used to fly it a lot, but I don't know how to cold and dark start it, which we will learn today together. So what we will first do is open this up, the checklists. Power up, battery master switch. Just turn that sucker on. It's done. Self-test, that's good. Parking brake. Yes, it is on parking. It's engaged. Okay. No worries, man. Ooh, FSS Embraer is very good, man, dude. Very good. I highly recommend that plane. ATR is also a nice one. It's fun to play, but it's hit or miss. You gotta like it. I like it for what it is, but it has its own fair share of issues, my dude. Okay, let's not worry about that one yet. Get GSX as well. Let's request boarding. Our passengers will board in the meantime. Landing elevation, we don't care about that. That screen hasn't turned on. Hmm. Should be a button for external power. There we go. It's on. I want to board crew. Yes, that's what we need. FMS. Is this FMS? It doesn't look like FMS. Flight management system. Okay, that's all fine. We don't need flight assistant. Let's close that down. Ooh, by the way, it seems to me that I forgot something. I'm playing and all, but is there? Oh no, it is. Okay, we have the overlay. Mr. Flight Sim dude, how are you doing, my friend? Are you excited for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024? It's literally around the corner. Nice, it remembered this option, which I like. I like, yes. Okay, flight plan. Import OFP. SBSL, SBJE, that's perfect. QNH 1008. Oh, I cannot read anything from here. How did we do that again? What 1008? Always useful. Let's set flight plan, let's set fuel, let's set payload. Load aircraft. But that has been done. Set takeoff trim has been done. This plane is not the hardest to set up, as we can see. Yes, it's literally now it's the 18th, day after tomorrow. Well, we still have to go, or technically it's tomorrow, but we still need to finish the 18th. So landing, reverse, try. Don't have to worry about landing now. maintenance. Let's click all these just to maintain everything. We want a good and maintained plane. Kilograms, that's what we like. Okay. Has flight plan been sent now? Was that it? Okay, let's see. How did we do that again? There were these buttons. SBJE. Okay, flight plan has been set as well, luckily. We don't have to worry about that. I only don't like the map. Ooh, not the map I wanted. How did we switch again? Performance, map, navigation display. Nope. Navigation display. Maybe we have to press the ND. Nope, that's not it. Oh no. Touching the screen is always weird on this plane. I want like the map view. If you know it, let me know. Heathrow to JFK. Ooh, that's a long ass flight, man. What plane did you get? Yes, it is available on Xbox. This is the Microsoft ATR. You know, you can find it in the marketplace. Gotta say, one of the better planes in the sim for the price. You know, you get like a study level-ish plane from the Microsoft marketplace or from the in-game marketplace. Can't complain about it. I like it for what it is. I don't know how to say it, man. If you're into study level planes, you would probably like it. If you're not into these type of planes, it might be a bit difficult. I have no clue. Before I was pressing on some places and there was a way to manage that, but ND, maybe format. That's it. Somewhat like it. We want the what was it called? We want the terrain to show as well. I have no clue on how to get the terrain over here. Maybe over here? Nope. Maybe over here? Terrain. It is turned on. Anyways, let's not worry about that too much. Let's take a look at the FMC. SBSL, SBJE. Not gonna do a holding. Let's do return. Is there like a departure and arrival available? Because we want to do an RNAV approach. Mr. Flight Sim, it should cost 20 US dollars. If you have premium deluxe, you get like a discount. I got it for 10. Before it was 15 and it was 10 maybe now. I don't know what the price is. You should check it out. Back in the day when I bought it, it released for 15, but I got it for 10. Overfly, no, no. Holding, nope. No departure and arrival. It's init that. Position init. Okay, nav data. Should be good. Flight plan init. Route. Identification. We are Azul, so Alpha Zulu uniform. noise. Let's execute that. Flight plan, route, SBJE. We cannot set anything, which is interesting. Next and previous doesn't do anything as well. Let me see, guys. Let me see. FMS. FMS1. Init. Weight has been set. Performance init. Alternate cruise. We don't have cruise altitude level 200. So let's set that. We're only at 4,200. $19.3. 200 has been set. Okay, that's good. This looks good. Wait. Return units. Should be fine as well. Flight plan, direct to performance. This we don't know. Departure runway. Ah, we can check that out by the way. Let's go over at SimBrief tool or SimBrief dispatch. This should show it. V2 is 117. View flight plan. We're taking off from 06. Doesn't accept that. Maybe if we do runway RWY 06. Doesn't like that. Performance init, nope. Program data VNAV. Let's call it 200. Sounds realistic. Hey, we cannot enter that one as well. Interesting, we cannot enter anything. Well, it makes it easier. We don't have to worry about too much. Flight plan has been set as well. Let's minimize that, move it over to the right. Let's go back to the checklist. By the way, can we not adjust the brightness? Because that thing is way too bright. Not what I wanted. Now it's way too dim. Okay, well, we cannot find a sweet spot for it. We gotta do with what we have. I wanna make this a quick one. It's only a 45 to 50 minute flight as well. Not the longest. Fuel on board 2440. That should be correct. We can double check with SimBrief 2440. Yeah, we have a little bit of extra. The memo panel. Oh, we're not gonna make power management set to take off. That's good as well. Before rotation. Cockpit door locking system. Let's deny that. It should be closed. FMS and takeoff data confirmed. Should be here. Takeoff data confirmed. Trim. Well, takeoff trim has been set. We don't have to worry about that. Tail prop. Okay. This is, by the way, with the doors open. This is the cargo door, and this is where the passengers board in the back. And this would be your service door over here. We can, oops, we keep that one. We close the rest down. Oh snap! I shouldn't have done that. The screen went out. Okay. Doors are closed. Seatbelt signs on. Now device on as well. This should be at arm. Stand on beacon, nav strobe logo. Taxi and takeoff, why not? Why not? Typical old welcome, my friend. You're always welcome, my friend. It's always a lovely chat with you. Thanks for joining me, my friend. Beacon lights have been turned on. Okay, let's go to engine start. Start selector. We should not start it now. Because we need pushback. Well, we could also like turn on the spot, but we're gonna try to do it as realistically as we can.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Oops, my bad. We pressed the wrong button.
Small for your
Welcome, Mateus. Welcome, my friend. Where did you get the ATR from? Did you get it from that site or did you get it like from the marketplace? Prepare for pushback. Why is my radio off?
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Where is the radio? The electrical systems must be turned on. Well, I suppose they are.
Departure checks completed. Bypass inserted.
Interesting. Interesting how... Hey,
Locking gear.
that guy's head is here. Interesting. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I wanted to do a live stream earlier just for you, but unfortunately I had to spend time with the wife and I was busy with other things as well today. But on the 19th, I will be streaming after work. I will be streaming directly Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. And the 20th, I'm not working, so you can expect the stream and videos all day. Why are the radios not on though? Welcome, John Carter. Welcome, my friend. How are you doing? Recall? Am I missing something? Let's see this. Before rotation. Before takeoff. Engine start. That looks good. Well, good for you, man, John Carter. It's nice to see that you found another hobby as well. I love planes. Planes are more my thing. De-icing. Let's say trains are kind of boring for me though, man. It only goes straight. But I will do a train video soon on my channel though. On the 3rd of December I will be showcasing the Turkish high-speed train, so if you're interested in that, you're still in the right spot, my friend. Rudder cam, ghost log. Hey, nothing about the radios. FMS, com, nav. Is it here? David NG, me as well, my friend. I'm literally like a big child waiting for the new sim to release. Enough mark message. Radio management. Ah, there we go. And now, what do we do now? Mode standby. I don't want standby mode. Hmm. Is it? Still not on? Yeah, man. It's difficult, man. It's a difficult time. Yeah, every time I have to check sign in as well. I don't know why it does that, but every time I close the sim and turn it back on, it asks me to sign in. Okay, we are here. It stays on. I don't know why it shows like it is off, but you know what? We're gonna turn on the plane first.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Continue pushback. Nose to the left.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Maybe we didn't turn on APU. I don't know if this plane has an APU. Does it have an APU? Very weird plane. Like, I'm no ATR pilot, guys, so bear with me. I'm learning as well. Engine start. Okay, that is in it. Fuel. Fuel pumps are running. I can't see anything about an APU. Which is interesting. Very interesting. External power, hotel mode, ready for taxi. We got an interesting plane on our hands. Because it doesn't have an APU, it seems like. Nothing we can do here. Nothing that's interesting to us there, better said. Power on. Maybe that's it.
Please set parking brakes.
Okay. I'm not familiar with
Confirmation for yield engine start.
I'm not familiar with the ATR.
Cockpit to ground. Engine's not started yet. I'll call you back later.
Okay. Let's follow the checklist and just start the plane and see if we can proceed and if it will turn on. By the way, we will need that APU. Hmm. Okay. Anyways, let's just proceed with starting and see where we come. Otherwise, I will start A and B. Check. Fuel pump 2 on. Check. Right engine starter button on. Condition level feather at 10%. Off at 45% NH. Where do I spot NH? Yeah, man, this is a strange plane, man. I know how to fly Boeing and all, but this is a bit out of my league, gotta say. And this checklist really doesn't help as well. Bro, literally I did. Power up. Okay, we go back. Okay, we will check it out one more time. Battery is on. Yes. MFC main flight computer self-test. Well, that has been done. Parking brake, altimeters, landing elevation, FMS scope, nav, fuel. Is also like it's on, but no sound, no nothing. We cannot contact ATC. Yep, because if battery was off, look, this is off. That's off, that's on, and that's override. And now everything has turned off. Yes, yes, man, Chris McKiss, we are in the ATR. We're doing something different today. Because we cannot every day fly Boeings and Airbuses, you know? We got to do something else as well to keep it fun. No worries, man, dude. We're trying to figure it out as well. Like, I have no idea how to start this from cold and dark, so we're doing it together. Oh no! Why did my screen reset? And yet this ATR is annoying. French planes, say they're always just like French cars, always a mess. Fuel quantity, that's not important. Memo panel. Well, pending operation, final cockpit preparation. Pick 1 and pick 2 fault. Well, for sure it has a fault. You know what? I'm so tempted on pressing one of these, but uh, which developer? This is Microsoft. This is like you can get it from the Microsoft Marketplace. This is like their only, how do you say it? Study level plane that they have. This is their expert series. I didn't try it, man. I couldn't find the community folder, so I didn't put that much effort in it as well. I literally skipped it. FMS has been done, doors have been closed. Okay. That's set to A plus B. Huh? A and B. Fuel pump is set to run. Right engine starter is on. Air bleed. It has a bleed system. Engine bleed, pack valve. I think they will perform better because that sim is just lighter on the systems as well. Nothing is rising. Ah, you know what? It is what it is. Let's go to hotel mode. This should fix some things. Not even. Ready for taxi. Let's see. I'm not gonna mess with cold and dark anymore. This plane is weird. I don't understand it. If it was a Boeing, we would already be flying, guys. Well, I'm saying it like that, but yesterday we had some issues with the 737 MAX. True, they still are. It's not the best, you know, but when it works, this plane is very nice to fly. Well, it's fun to fly, may I say. It's not the nicest plane to fly. Waiting for good engine start. Hey, this is interesting. We have pressed ready to taxi, but nothing is happening. I think the plane is broken. They look also weird angle to the front, but there is something messed up, guys. Flight simulating is not working with me for the last few days. We're gonna do a quick restart because this is not working. We're not gonna get anywhere like this. Okay, let's get rid of checklist. I don't care about this as well. Hey, look, now the radio is working, even though nothing is turned on. Yeah, man. I don't. It's not the best time to fly sim, man. At least not for me. Start loading. Start loading. I'm not gonna mess with GSX anymore. I I'm under the impression that GSX is messing it up for me. Let's see. Yeah, now something is happening. Now the plane is starting up. I think something went wrong. It didn't load in correctly or anything. But I'm not gonna do the same mistake as yesterday. I'm not gonna refollow all these steps to set it up and then to discover that it's not working. We're just gonna go for it. Unit position. Okay, while that is loading up, nav data, not important, has been set, flight plan in it. Fuel, okay, request taxi. Ah well, we tried, my friend. We tried setting it up, it didn't work with me. So be it. I'm not gonna mess around too much with it. I wanna fly. That's the benefit of flight simming. You can just press a few buttons to get things going. Okay, it looks all good to me. Yeah, that's exactly what I did, man, Chris McKiss. Just a quick panel state start. Because otherwise we will lose a lot of time again for nothing. I don't want to fall asleep at the end of a landing. That sucks. Okay, yes, as usual. $6,300. 10,800. Oops. Let's see, 19,300. Let's do 17,000 this time around. Almost. 1, 2. Okay. Okay, the plane is at least started, so we are somewhere. Let's drop flaps. We will need those. Let's turn on yaw damper. Yeah, I've flown it back in the day, but I've never started it from cold and dark like this. Okay, payload. Okay, that's good. It exceeds, but we're fine with it. I feel like dangerous today. I feel adventurous. Throttle setup, single axis. Throttle hardware has reverse axis. It doesn't. Okay. I love that this plane is reverses. Nah, exactly. But today I spent like literally 3 hours to start up the Boeing 247D. Dang, I will do a video on that one soon, but that one is a hard plane. I got extremely frustrated. I've been trying to start up that plane. Oh, got a tail strike. I've been trying to start that damn plane up for so long. I eventually gave up, and then I found a YouTube video which had an easy method to start it up. I did so, and it sucked to fly. It was very slow, but I will do a stream with that. We will do a very short flight somewhere at the scenic place. Let's view that flight plan again. We're taking off from 06. I have no clue where 06 is, so let's open up Navigraph. Navigraph makes it lag a little bit, guys, so bear with me. Yeah, man, I checked it out because I was not able to figure it out. It's an old ass plane. It's like from the 1950s. Like, I'm okay with planes, but that one, bro, that's nah, man. That's something else, man. It looks very beautiful, though. It sounds amazing. For the price, it's also very good. There's a lot of detail in it. But I've got to say, it is difficult as hell, man. That plane is, starting it up is a proper job. When you figure it out, it's very rewarding, though. It's like you've puzzled, you know. Even though I cheat with YouTube videos, it's still rewarding. It's still with YouTube videos difficult to start. And just out of curiosity, do we have them? Yes, we have these views. Okay, lovely. So we can give you some wing views later on. And don't get happy, this is not the runway we're taking off from. We need to taxi here over to the right. Hey, I thought that we had to taxi over to the right. Ah, a little bit further. Is it? I think the map wants me to drive over here, but there are like trees and all. Yeah, man, they're so different. I'd say they sound nice. They kind of fly nice as well. It's very different experience, but this is not the place for me to turn, but we're gonna do it anyway. Since we are an ATR, I think we will fit on this tiny road. It ain't a taxiway, but we're gonna use it like one. Just to shortcut a little bit. Yes, it's the Flying Turk, so we can do it. So guys, everybody's getting Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, I suppose. Kinda curious, where did you guys get it? Like, I'm playing on Steam, so I got it on Steam as well. Because I want access to my add-ons that I got in 2020. But let me know, how will you do it? Where will you get it from if you didn't get it yet, or where did you buy it from? I'm very curious on what platform or what you're using to play. Okay, let's taxi to the back and then we can come to the front again. Yes, exactly. We can do whatever we want. I don't care, I do what I want. Just like Cartman states. Oh, okay, I understand you, Memotes. Game Pass is the way to go for you indeed. You get a lot of games and you get this one included, so I understand the decision. Microsoft Store. Okay, Chris, why did you choose for the Microsoft Store? What was the reason to choose for that one? I'm on Steam. You know, I got all my games from Steam, so that's why I went over there, but I don't know. I've never bought any. Well, I'm lying. I bought Red Dead Redemption from Microsoft Store, the original one. But I bought nothing else from them, I suppose. It's interesting. We cannot contact tower. Ah.
St. Louis Tower Papa Romeo, Alpha Kilo Oscar, ready for departure runway 06 IFR to Sierra Bravo Juliet Echo.
Okay, let's line up.
Papa Romeo, Alpha Kilo Oscar, altimeter 29.78, wind 061 at 10.
Okay.
Runway 06.
One thing I know of this plane
Cleared
is
for
that it's
takeoff
a
runway
bit
06
difficult to
Papa
take off.
Romeo, Alpha Kilo Oscar.
Okay, okay. I don't have a pre-download available yet on Steam, so I will be waiting until the release day. Let's get this to nav. So this plane is shaking a lot. This plane is weird. I cannot see. Ah, flight director. Okay, it switched to this side. Alternate VNAV. Sure. Okay, I know we need to unlock the gust lock. And now we should be fine to take off. Oof, we're almost there, guys. Let's give her full throttle. Yes, look at that beautiful Azul logo over there. By the way, no, man, Mateus, it's not 1 day and 16 hours, it's less. It should release on 1 day and, well, 28 hours. At least for me, it's releasing in 28 hours. Gear up. Let's bank to the right. Yes, indeed. This is because I use the map enhancement mod, Chris. I highly recommend it if you're on PC. You can get it from flightsim.to. It adds the Microsoft or it adds the Bing 2024 maps, which makes it look a lot more realistic. Well, it adds to the immersion. Let me say that at least it's not crazy realistic, eh? But it's better than base SOO, or better than the old Bing maps. Okay, power management is still on takeoff, but we need that on climb. Let's do direct to Cadot. Oh no. Why is it doing that? Why would you do that? What kind of autopilot are you? Yes, indeed, it's Brazil, the land of the sun. You have a crazy bank angle. Let's see. Nav. Will you follow Nav? No. Nav. LNav. That's good. VNav. Not pitch hold, my friend. VNav. Yeah, man, it has like a Red Bull autopilot inside it, indeed, man. It's very sporty. It's very daring as well. At least the plane looks good. It's a very good looking one, this one. The engines look lovely. If you take a look outside, you will probably notice this one from the ERJ or the E190 because they use this livery on the E190s. There was one on Flight Sim.to with this livery, and I fell in love immediately because this is one of my favorite Azul liveries with the big Brazilian flag in the middle. It's just beautiful. Can't deny it. Like the colors, the dark blue, light blue, the Brazilian flag colors, like with the green, yellow, and the dark blue inside. It just fits perfectly with with Southern America over here. But like the Brazilian colors over here, I gotta say, I love it for what it is. Very beautiful livery for this plane. I'm not a big ATR fan, but when I fly the ATR, it's this or TAP which I like to fly. It sounds good too, though. I cannot complain about the sounds as well. I flew a lot of planes that have horrible sounds, but this one not. Okay, let's see how long this plane will take to get to 17,000 feet. It will need to descend as well, but I don't see. Okay, TOD, top of descent, and this is top of climb. It states it at least. Didn't this one have an auto throttle? Or am I confused? I thought it had an auto throttle. Let's put her up to 200. Let's go at least 210. Ah, look. This is also a button, which is exactly the same as the other side. There was a way to get the terrain on here as well. Maybe it's this one. I don't know. Yeah, man, I have this one for the E190 as well. Or E190 or 95, I don't know. One or the other, but I have this one for those E-jets as well because it just looks terrific. CLNAV. We're gonna do vertical speed. Because this plane will never climb if I not do anything to it. Let's rise this to 220. We are on climb power. We will soon switch to cruise power as well. Okay, we're closing in on that point. Okay, nice one, Mateus. And did you enjoy it? So I gotta say, this is one of my favorites. One of the best looking Azul liveries out there. We are climbing at almost 2000 feet per minute. Let's increase that a fair bit to 2500. Spawned by SBSP but couldn't fly much. But myself in slow mode extended. Oops, that sucks, my friend. From Congonhas you can do a few good flights though. You could fly maybe to like Rio de Janeiro, to like yeah, Galeão, or like what was it, Santos Dumont. I like doing those flights. Flying to Curitiba is also a good one. Interesting plane, this ATR, eh? I wanted to take out the DC-6 tonight actually for a flight, but democracy has spoken and you guys have decided for an ATR flight, so here we are. If you guys wouldn't have said anything, it would have been a DC-6. But I think I'm gonna do maybe tomorrow a DC-6 live stream. We'll have to see how it goes. Because I still want to take that plane out on a live stream before 2024 releases, because I don't know if it will be supported there or not. Oh, wow, time is flying by. It's already 10 past 3. Seems to be still going on VNAV instead of vertical speed, which is fine. Not the worst. Hey, what's going on with this mountain over here? What the hell has happened? A Sobo? Did you mess up Brazil again? Look at that monstrosity over there. Horrendous. Do I not have a good wing view? Interesting. Yeah, there we have it. These are the wing views. Okay. Which plane are you using, man, Mateus? And Chris McKiss, are you flying today? Have you done some flights within Microsoft Flight Simulator, or has it been a quiet day today? Let's see what we do after takeoff. Landing gear is up. Flaps have been set to 0 degrees.
Climb and maintain 17,000
Power
feet on the
management
Kilo
has
Oscar.
been set to climb. Bleed valves. You're on. Takeoff and taxi lights. How do we get rid of these messages? Ah, there we go. Now we have the terrain. VNAV, IAS, okay. I feel you, man. Tuesday is gonna be the big day, but man, Chris McKiss, closer we get, the more anxious I feel, and the more I wanna play and pass the time. My fellow flight simmers, this is not gonna be a long stream today. We will arrive in approximately 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes, and then I am going to bed. I'm not gonna stay too long here because I need to sleep. Tomorrow we have work day. Work. Name it. We'll be working, so I need some energy. So after the live stream, the Flying Turk is going to the crew rest area and taking some well-deserved sleep, guys. So keep that in mind. The yawning has started already. But we're going so slow, 170. Probably because we're still climbing. Okay, at least something is happening. We're gaining speed and we're climbing at the same time. Climbing very slowly, but I should have said. This plane should have lights as well, right? It can't be that this one doesn't have lights. Let's see if we can spot those light knobs. Ah well, it is what it is. Guys, which plane would you prefer to see on live stream? DC-6 or L1049? Then we're speaking about the DC-6 or the Constellation. Which one would you prefer? Nope, I'm not sleeping. I was just resting my neck, guys. I've been sitting here all day. Indeed, Chris, you're right. We have to do shorter flights with the prop planes because otherwise we will be here for way too long for something very simple. But we should be at cruising altitude very soon. Is that the VNAV? So, this should drop to 170 at this point. And it's gaining some more altitudes. I do this so we reach that 170 quicker, so we can turn up that knob all the way and go full speed towards our top of descent. Because it's not too far, we should literally land somewhere over there in the back. No, no, not now. Yesterday I fell asleep and I woke up and then it was like, oh shit, I need to land. I heard that warning. Oh, was it 4,000, 3,000, 2,000? Oh no, 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 no good. I literally woke up. I saw that I couldn't land it, so I did a go around. My first go around was horrible. So I did a very tight turn to get me back in, but that failed. I landed okay-ish though, not my best landing, but it could have been better. Come on, 170, come on. Ah, Chris, I'm used to it here. I have no life in the morning because I'm working, and at night, that's when I can do things. But as you know, man, Chris, I'm building something. We're building a community over here. We're building a YouTube channel. It will grow at one point, so I won't have to do those crazy late night sessions anymore. I will do it sometimes just for fun, you know, just because it can be interesting and fun, but it won't be a regular thing as I'm doing it now. Like when I'm in Brazil, our time zones will match a little bit better. I'm trying to cater to more towards the US viewer, like maybe England, Europe as well a little bit more, but more generally towards the viewer base from the United States. But you might ask why, and the answer is actually very simple. Europe is all nice and all, but not that much people on YouTube, I gotta say. And if they're on YouTube, they already have their own flight sim guy. Like they're not interested in what I'm doing over here. But who knows? Maybe one day, one day. Definitely, man. It's because in the first few months I won't be working anyway, so I will be a lot at home. What I can do is I can literally wake up, do a video, then go to the beach, swim a little bit, come back, do a short or two, you know, like to have something releasing during the day. I can make more engaging content because I can be more focused on YouTube as well. And at night, well, night probably around after dinner time, I will do a live stream for you guys. And that's it, like 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, maybe 8, and then I will finish it. I'm almost there, man, Chris. It's like 2 weeks and I'm leaving here. Well, 17 days, 16 days. But I call it 2 weeks because it's almost finished. Okay, finally we have reached cruising altitude, so we can increase speed as well. Let's set that to cruise. Yeah, man, time flies by, my friend. And by the way, Chris, so that you know, and for the people that are here, I won't be live streaming when I arrive. Not directly. What I will do is I will put out some content for you guys. I will make some videos, you know, I will push those out for the days that I won't be able to play and I won't be able to online because I want to release daily career mode videos. We will do these let's flies and challenges, you know, uh, later later down the road when I'm a little bit more settled because I'm renting my house the apartment I have there. I will be renting here and there to other people as well, you know, as temporary accommodation, like Airbnb, because it's summertime when I arrive, so there's a lot of money to be made with that. We're gonna make use of that. So I will be in my house, out of my house, so it will be a hectic time. I will live stream as much as I can. Every time, every moment or every chance I get to make a video, I will make a video for you guys and post it on YouTube. So you will see content from me. Yeah? Like check it out. Exactly. You know, I will probably only settle at around February. Like I will arrive, it will be summer period, you know, like December, it's Christmas, New Year's Eve, name it. Then we have in February Carnival. So there's a lot of stuff that's happening around that time period. Like I said, what I will do is I will prepare some videos and some content to post on YouTube. I can pre-post those things. That's the beautiful part of it. Like I can literally make videos for 2 weeks, you know, and post it up front or even more. Mr. Carlton, welcome my friend. How are you doing? Lovely to see you here. I'm a little bit off the camera. This is a bit better, I suppose. Yes, we are bearded, but we cut it a little bit. It's a bit shorter now. Before it came all the way over here, which was long. Carlton, I ain't doing long hauls anymore, my friend. It's a waste of my computer, man. I might do long haul flights when I'm in Brazil, you know, when I'm sitting with you guys here. Then I will put the sim rate higher up. Tell me later, my friend, but not for the time being. I won't be doing them at the moment. I'm literally leaving my computer on, making it waste energy. There are not a lot of viewers as well, you know, like it's fun and all, but not at the moment. I will have to sit behind it and do it like that. Otherwise, it ain't worth it. Like We could maybe do like a 6-hour flight, put it to 2 times sim rate. That's already 3 hours, you know. Not at the moment, man, Carlton. like, I need to think about other things at the moment, you know. Unfortunately, I've seen that not a lot of love for the long haul flights. People generally more like to see me just taking off from one place, you know, setting up the plane and landing within an hour or so. After that, not that much love for it. I might do videos on long hauls though. That's not bad. Probably a better idea. Like I could take off, you know, like do the normal things. After that, we could do how do you say it? We could do a time lapse to our destination. When we're gonna be in Brazil? I will be in Brazil in approximately 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, something like that. So from that point on, I will be able to do some more flights for you. But for the time being, I will be more focused on doing these shorter hops, getting to know the planes better as well. Gotta say, long haul is nice if you are playing very well. I am playing okay, you know, I'm not the best. Oof, we still have a lot to go. We are on 1/3 of our journey. It's a good sign. But when I'm in Brazil, mate, I will definitely do some more content with that. Builds A350 is releasing, so we will be using that one for sure. That's a proper long hauler, right? So we will be doing long haul flights with that just to try it out, just to see the performance. There's gonna be a lot of content coming out, guys, so stay tuned, stay prepared. Because the Flying Turk is gonna fly. By the way, this part of Brazil looks extremely beautiful. These are like sand dunes. It's almost like a desert forming over here, you know? Interesting. Here as well. We got these sand dunes everywhere. I suppose, I don't know, it doesn't look like there are a lot of mountains over here, but it looks like the sea just came over and then left. That's exactly what I thought, Pancreas. Thank you for confirming. You know, long haul is nice and all, but it's just a waste of the computer, man. I'm letting it run for 12 hours, not sitting here. People are tuning in. They watch for like a minute and a half, and then they leave. At best, I can see the average watch time. You know, it's definitely not worth it. I gain subscribers with it. I'm not gonna deny. I gain like a subscriber or two, sometimes 5. At best, I gain 10 subscribers with a long haul flight. But the issue with that is, like I said, I'm letting that thing run. I'm not sitting here. Nothing is happening. You know, people, some people like it. They're like, oh, okay, nice, nice music and all. But then we have another issue. The music I put on every time gets copyright striked, and it gets blocked in certain regions. You know, even if I search for copyright-free music, YouTube still flags it. So it makes no sense for me to do it. Better for me to sit here with the game, talk with you guys. You know, like Chris says, there is an interaction. You know what's happening. You see this. What do you say? You see the happiness. You see the sadness. You see the effort. Everything. And you know. And if I'm gonna do long haul, I will do it with increased sim rate, just so that we can arrive a bit faster at those destinations, and I can sit here and talk with you guys. Otherwise, not worth it, man. You know, one day maybe, but not for the time being. At one point though, I'm thinking about doing like a streaming series at flying around the world. Then we will choose a plane, something not like a 777 because that's easy. We're gonna take something like a 737, or even worse, we're gonna take something with like 1,000 something nautical miles of range, so that it will be difficult, you know. They'll have to take off from somewhere, push it to the limit and land somewhere, refuel, and then go off to the next destination. I think that's an interesting series. I'm not gonna do it with an ATR, guys. Don't expect that from me. It will take ages. But I might do it with something like name it like a fighter jet, you know, like an F-22, because that thing at least goes fast. Or or a jetliner that goes fast but has short range. Exactly. Exactly. The thing is already making over hours with streaming, with all the editing I do on it. It's already being pushed, you know, and I don't have the strongest rig out there, and I'm not made out of money. If something happens to this, like I'm screwed. Until I find a job in Brazil and become a little bit more stable, I have to think about the options, you know, what we have and what we can do with it. Okay. We can see the top of descent on the map, which is a good sign, which means that we're getting close to our destination. Which means that the flying tuck can soon go to the crew rest area. Let me see how long it will take. At one. Probably 25 minutes of flight. Okay, interesting. Let's see about that. I hope we will see an improvement from Nvidia's part. Because I had a lot of issues with Nvidia in the last 2 or 3 weeks. I was very limited. I couldn't do everything I could. The sim got frozen. I don't know what it was with Nvidia, guys, but they had some issues. Let's hope they fix them and make the new sim run smooth. So one thing I really like about the ATR though are these engines and these propellers, how they look. Lovely. Just lovely. With these lights, oh, this is the beacon light reflecting on here as well. Gotta say though, as beautiful as this plane is, it's a bit weird to fly. It's just like the RJ or BAE 146. All planes that have these wings on top of the fuselage all feel weird to me. Taking off is weird. Handling on the ground is weird. Landing is even weird. I don't know. It handles very differently compared to a wing underneath the belly. I think under the belly makes more sense, or at least is more easy to control and more predictable. This is very twitchy, just like the RJ, just like the BAE 146. They're very twitchy planes. Like a little bit of input pulls it up. It might also have to do with the stabilizer setup. This might also have effect on it. But let me know, what do you think? Do you prefer planes with wings on top or do you prefer wings on the bottom? I don't know, I think on the bottom makes also more sense because air hits this part as well, right? So it's being pushed literally underneath the belly. And if the wing is over here, like you get practically this much extra wing surface, I suppose. Well, you don't have the top part, so even if it's half, you get like extra wing surface. I don't know. It makes sense to me if I think about it with my logic, you know. But I would understand why certain aircraft manufacturers would choose for an over the body type wing because of clearance, because you can make the aircraft lower to the ground as well. Because imagine if these things were over here. Imagine how tall this plane would stand on its landing gear. So a landing gear would have been bigger as well. Loading and unloading would be also more expensive because a jetway costs money for the airlines. If they want to park at the jetway, they pay for that stuff. If they need to call ground crew with the stair, they pay for that stuff. You know, like regarding regarding that aspect, I understand it, but I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't want to fly it in real life. Let me say it like that. True. Antonov has an above fuselage as well. Also feels weird, man. Chris, gotta say, I really don't like flying the AN225. It looks nice, it looks beautiful and all, don't get me wrong, that plane is an absolute queen of the skies with how it looks, you know. That enormous wing with the stabilizers and the setup around it looks with the 6 engines, with the crazy nose opening and all. It's insane how that plane is and how it behaves or how it looks and what it can do, but how it handles, I am not a fan. Of the cockpit, I ain't a fan. I'm really looking forward to the 747 what was it? No, not super tanker. Dream lifter. I think that one is gonna be a funny one as well. I'm not that big of a 747 fan, but I think it's gonna be an interesting one to fly. Just like the Beluga. Because we can have increased weight, right? Like weight we would normally not have in a normal airliner. So it's gonna be interesting on how it will feel on takeoff and landing. Because after you've taken off and it's all the same. You just press the buttons and it does its own thing. You don't have to do a lot. But guys, personally, what I'm really looking for in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, which some people are not looking forward to, but for me it's the career mode, guys. Like we have been promised a career mode that will take us from like flying Cessnas to flying airliners and flying helicopter rescue missions, you know? Like you can choose certain career paths, which honestly interests me a lot. Why you, if you would ask? I hope, I don't know if it's implemented, but we will see that. But I still have a lot of things to learn regarding navigation. Like I can use the base buttons and base functions. Like I can save myself in most circumstances, but there are still a lot of things I don't know, like flying. Um, what was it? Not FNAF. I think flying VOR, like VOR flights. And we have IFR instrument. No, we have the flights that we do with the airlines. We just follow the flight plan, take off and land. You know, at high altitude. But there's also like low altitude flying, where you fly based on visual references. Like I want to get better at that. You can also fly like from VOR station to VOR station. You know, the old radio stations. That would also be interesting to learn. Like, and I know there are YouTube tutorials that explain that stuff in depth, but I prefer doing and learning it than watching and learning it. Oof, next week will be definitely fun. I think, guys, maybe gonna sound a little bit crazy coming from me, but I think I will try the Cirrus Vision Jet first, just because of the trailer. You know, it looks amazing. I've never flown that one as well. Well, I could technically fire up X-Plane and then try it out there, but Microsoft Flight Simulator, guys, that's just the way to go. Microsoft Flight Simulator all the way. I will probably try out the Vision Jet quickly, just to see how it feels and how it performs. I will not do something crazy with it, just a quick takeoff or, you know, a test flight. Afterwards, it's probably gonna take out so many options, but probably the 737 MAX, just to see how it compares to the iFly 737 MAX. But so for your information, from the moment the new sim releases and I've downloaded it, what I will do is I will set up a quick, you know, like I will film a quick video for you where we will be doing the career mode. We will do a mission of the career mode, or first 2 missions, 3 missions, depending on how fast it goes. I will put in like 10 minutes or something, or 15 minutes, depending on the flights as well. If it takes long, I will do 1 mission. If it's quick and easy, I will do 2. 15 to 20 minutes, that's the maximum that I'm aiming for. We will do something like that, like put a video out later at night, or later in the evening, I should say, not at night. I will start streaming. I want to do these challenges with you. But you guys check the challenges out, see how it feels, get an impression of it, get an impression of the sim. We could try out some planes on the on the live stream as well. Try to fly different planes, do a quick traffic pattern, and jump onto another one, just to go through as many planes as we can. We will be here anyways. And on the 20th, I'm free. In the morning, I'm going to the dentist, and then I will be back around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock past midday. It's really far from my house, so that's one thing that sucks. Some video on setup would be good. Like setting up the sim, or setting up the controls? And what do you mean with that, Chris? But yeah, in general, every day I'm gonna release a career mode video for you guys, so we can go from day one to becoming a pilot. Both, okay. Let's take a look at it. That's something I'm gonna be doing. We will also be doing every other day. I'm gonna be releasing like an extra video. In that extra video, we will do like, a premium deluxe plane review. We could mix in like another video as well with that bunch. We could do like Chris states, we could do like the setup videos, how you set up the plane, or set up the sim, or name it, set up your controls. We could mix and match. There's a lot to do. I will have to see how I will do it though. Maybe I will put the day between each career mode videos, just to keep it a little bit interesting. Let's see if we can see Jericoacoara. Still really far though, but should make that slight turn. I think it's over there. It looks reminiscent of a runway. I don't know if you can see it, but there is this like line coming towards me. A very straight one. Could also be over there. Nah, this looks more promising, but it could also be over there. I don't know. Like 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Over the 6th body of water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Somewhere around here. It's even further. Okay, that's good. Then we have still time to descend. So we should descend from here to here to like 3,000 feet. Good one as well, Chris. We could do those kind of videos as well. Lot of things to do, lot of things to do. I'm gonna be hard at work, my friends. But so you guys know, I will be live streaming, of course. Like that's what we have to do, just to keep the communication and the interaction like this. Videos are nice and all, but comment section is not like this. Here, I can talk with you guys, and you guys can talk with me through the chat. It's just better this way. But I will be cutting back on the live streams a bit. I won't make them like 2 hours or 3 hours long. Like this one has already been a long one, I suppose. We're at 1.5 hours. We're gonna reach 2 hours when we finish this. I will do the live streams more around like 1.5 hour ish, you know, like just something quick every day a little bit. Because those challenges don't need a lot of time. If we get caught up in those challenges, you know, and I feel like, okay, I want to film this, I want to sit here and do it all night, we can always do that, but I will need to save energy to make those videos. I will need to make a lot of shorts during these days as well. Like Chris states, the difference videos, setup videos, like a lot of things to set up and make. Filming is not the hardest part, it's editing. Getting the sounds correct, adding some details, adding photos here and there. It takes some planning and some trial and error while filming or while editing. Because I sometimes I think something looks good, then I make my wife watch it and she's just like, it's horrible. Do it again.
Alpha Kilo Oscar, you are flight 9 miles west. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect RNAV runway 8 approach via JE008 transition. Clear to JE008. Alpha Kilo Oscar, descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect RNAV runway 8 approach via JE008 transition. Clear to JE008 Alpha Kilo Oscar.
Okay. I could probably set it to 4,000 just like it stated. 0 feet. 1,700. One more little yank like that. And a little bit extra. 3,100. Still not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4,000. Okay, it looks like there is my runway. First I thought it was this one, but it's a bit further. Should be around here or here. Ain't so sure about which one it is. Should be this thing.
Alpha Kilo Oscar, please expedite your descent 4,000 feet.
Where did we do the speed? Hey, it's not descending. What is it doing? Why is it banking that hard to the left? Or to the right? This plane has its own mind on autopilot, yeah? It's not as straightforward as you might think. We're very high up, but let's try hand flying and let's see how good we can do. Oh, you know what? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, and it's starting to yank to the left again. Now I'm not sure anymore. Could be this one as well. Okay, let's see. Looks like we are on course with manual flight. Gaining slight altitude, which we don't want. Okay. I think I've spotted my runway. The thing is this the airfield or is it just like a field? I'm not sure. We're going towards it, but I ain't sure. Almost there. And should be around here or here. Oh, it's this. I don't know. We're flying towards it, but I don't know which one it is. $6,300. We're still descending slowly. We've descended a bit too much, but we can manage it. Not really. It's an unref one. Oh well, there is technically a chart, but we'll have to open Navigraph. Oh no, sim freeze. There it is again. Okay. Let's get rid of sim brief. We don't need that. Jairus, welcome. Yeah, I'm feeling like I'm gonna sleep again. I wanna finish this flight so I can go to bed. Okay, we have so much crap on the screen now. Let's close everything up. Don't worry, I will finish this flight and then I will probably sleep. So
Alpha Kilo Oscar descend and maintain 2,500 feet.
sorry. I thought that this was the runway. You see, it's a field. What field? I don't know, but it's just any ordinary field. Wow, ATR is boring, guys. Seems to be that a lot of people love this plane, but gotta say, it's not that fun to fly. It's very fun if you do like short island hops, which I will be doing from now on. I won't mess around with these types of flights anymore. A lot of work.
Alpha Kilo Oscar, you are 14 miles west of Sierra Bravo, Juliet Echo.
Alpha Kilo Oscar. Sierra Bravo Juliet Echo traffic Papa Romeo. Alpha
Yeah,
Kilo
you're
Oscar
completely right about that. If you do like short 20-minute, 30-minute flights, it's perfect. Anything above that, it gets boring.
Oscar is on final runway 8 to land.
Not because it's a bad plane or any by any means. It's a good plane if you ask me. It looks nice and cute, but and handles okayish. I don't like the twitchiness when you do, like when we made a slight adjustment, it's twitchy. Maybe it's my controls, but anyways, there's just not much to do. After a while, there's literally, like I said, not much to do, and just finishes. Why have we still not spotted that runway? Oh, runway should have been spotted by now. I don't know if it's this one or if it's another one. Oh wait, it's over here. Let's get back on throttle. Let's drop gear as well. Literally beneath us. Finally! We will make that downwind leg and then we'll try to smoothly land it. Let's try to line up with that RNAV approach. Even though we're not following the charts, this is approximately what we should have done. No VOR, no ILS. Nope, we're not doing anything. We're just doing RNAV. There is nothing available here. This is a very bare bones airport, Chris. Very simple. This is proper old school flying. Let's hope we won't have to do a go around. Okay. Seems like we have descended quite nicely. Could have been better, of course. We could have aligned up a bit better. Exactly. This is gonna be a good test. This is gonna be a good test, Chris. We will have to land the ATR manually. I'm not very good at landing this plane either, so it's gonna be a good one to try. See how good we have become over the years. It has been a long time since I've played with an ATR. Like I flew around here and there for fun, but that was nothing serious. Okay, we have some tailwind, but we can manage that. Okay, left is being pushed by the wind. Let's line up. Now we are all pushed by the mic.
10.
Oof, minus 252, that was a hard one.
I think you can do better than that.
No landing lights, no nothing. But at least we landed. We could have done better, but it is what it is. It's an ATR. Just like the BAE 146 or RJ, they're being abused here and there as well. Okay, we're taxiing now. Oh, what happens when you're not focusing on that on the screen? Okay, guys. I've parked horribly wrong, but I'm not gonna mess with that. My people from the good world, my fellow flight simmers, my dear subscribers. The flying Turk's tired, eyes are closing automatically. I'm not gonna stay here any longer. Thank you for watching this live stream. I highly appreciate the support. I'm going to bed. I'm gonna get some well deserved rest and start working tomorrow as usual. Where did my chat go? Ah, all of work. I'm not gonna look on the phone. Let's open up the computer. Thank you guys. Thank you, Chris McKiss. Mateus, no man, it was not a good landing. It was not bad. It was not like minus 400, but it was minus 250. Not good. I've never been good at landing the ATR, but anyways, at least we landed safely, eh? We didn't crash or anything. But my friends Chris, my friend Mateus, oh no, I said it wrong. But anyways, you understand. Guys, I wish you all a good night, good evening, and see you in the next live stream. Stay tuned. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 content coming up soon. But for now, the thing is going. The Turk. Wow, the Turk is going to bed. Take care, amigos.